Do not close this video. I need you to see what just showed up for you because the universe literally intervened in your love story, and these 5 cards are the proof. The Lovers. 6. Celebrate the love in your life. Inspiration, motivation, love, beauty, action, commitment, choices, unity. And then this came through and my jaw dropped. The Chariot. 7. You have success in the face of difficulty. Direction, focus, determination, concentration, triumph, perseverance. But this third card, this is where spirit stopped me completely. The Sun. 19. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. Completion, success in endeavors, goals of your will. And then these two came in together like a warning and a promise at the same time. The Moon. 18. Be careful of seeing things that are not there. Subconscious, illusion, fear, intuition, mystery, deception, dissatisfaction. And finally, the card that made everything make sense. The Star. 17. All your dreams are coming true. Opportunities, renewal, faith, hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help. And this is where everything starts to make sense. Because what Spirit is showing me behind these 5 cards is not just a love reading. This is a revelation. This is the universe pulling back the curtain on something that someone tried to keep hidden, tried to deny, tried to bury under silence and distance and pride. And the universe looked at all of that and said, absolutely not. Not this time. Not with this person. Not with what is destined. And if you felt something move in your body when I said the word destined, stay with me, because this reading is going to go places that most people are not ready to go, but you are. That's why you're here. Before I go deeper, I need you to do something for me right now. If you have been feeling like this connection has been blocked, like there's been interference, like things keep almost happening and then falling apart at the last second, drop a number 8 in the comments right now, because Spirit is telling me that the people watching this video have been experiencing a very specific kind of spiritual interference in their love life. And I want you to know that what I'm about to reveal is going to explain exactly why that has been happening and exactly why it is ending now. Let me tell you what I'm picking up first, because the energy coming through this spread is unlike anything I've read in a long time. There is a divine connection here, not a casual one, not a situationship, not a maybe. A genuine, soul-level, written before you were born kind of connection. And someone in your life has been fighting it hard. And I'll explain who and why in just a moment. But first, I need you to understand what a destined connection actually feels like from the inside, because most people mistake it for chaos. Destined love does not always arrive gently. It does not always show up wrapped in perfect timing and clear communication and straightforward feelings. More often, and Spirit is really pressing on me to say this clearly, more often, destined love arrives in your life like a storm. It disrupts everything. It challenges every wall you've built. It forces both people to confront the parts of themselves they have been most carefully hiding. And because of that disruption, because of that intensity, one or both people will often try to run from it, will try to deny it, will try to convince themselves that it isn't real, that it's too complicated, that it's too much. Because the truth is, real love, destined love, is terrifying, and someone in your situation has been terrified. But here's what the universe does with destined connections that people try to run from, and this is the moment I told you was coming, the moment that changes everything. The universe does not let them go. It cannot. Because what is written in the soul contract between two people cannot be unsigned, cannot be voided, cannot be escaped by silence or distance or pride or fear. Every time this person has tried to move away from you, every time they've created distance, every time they've pulled back, every time they've chosen avoidance over honesty, the universe has redirected them, has closed the doors they were trying to walk through, has sent them back. and they may not have understood why. They may have experienced it as bad luck, as things not working out, as a persistent nagging feeling that something in their life is unfinished. But you and I both know what that unfinished thing is. It is you. It has always been you. Now let me talk about the Moon card, because this is the card that I feel most urgently about in this spread, and it's the one that I think holds the key to unlocking everything else. The Moon is showing up here as a warning, but not a warning for you. Spirit is showing me that the illusion, the deception, the fear energy in this reading is coming from their side, not yours. This person has been operating under a fog, a self-created fog of distorted thinking that has been whispering lies to them about this connection. Lies like, it won't work, it's not the right time, I don't deserve this, they're better off without me, I'll only mess it up. And they have been listening to those lies. They have been letting that internal fog make decisions for them, and the result has been behavior that from the outside looks cold, looks distant, like they don't care, but from the inside is actually someone who cares so deeply that they've frightened themselves into paralysis. And here's what you didn't notice, and I need you to really hear this part. Every single time this person has pulled away, every single time they've gone quiet, every single time they've acted like you don't matter to them, they have simultaneously been more aware of you than ever. The pulling away is not disconnection. The pulling away is the action of someone who is overwhelmed by how connected they feel. It is backwards. It is maddening. It is the most human, most broken, most heartbreakingly real thing that people do when they love something they're afraid of losing. And Spirit is telling me that this person is afraid of losing you, even now, even in the silence, maybe especially in the silence. Now the Chariot, because this is the card that I feel most urgently about in this spread, and it's the one that I think holds the key to unlocking everything else. The Chariot is not a gentle card. The Chariot is forward motion that cannot be stopped. It is triumph in the face of difficulty, and the difficulty has been real, hasn't it? There have been obstacles in this connection. There have been moments where it looked like it was over, moments where you probably told yourself to let go, to move on, to stop hoping. And yet, here you are. And yet, the pull remains, and the Chariot is telling you why. Because the force moving this connection forward is not your will alone, and it is not their will alone. It is something larger than both of you. It is the momentum of something that was set in motion long before either of you made a single conscious choice. I'm picking up on a very specific image right now, and I want to share it with you because Spirit is insisting. I'm seeing two people who've been standing on opposite sides of a door, both of them with their hand on the handle, both of them wanting to open it, both of them waiting for the other one to move first. And what the Chariot is saying, what Spirit is screaming at me right now, is that the door is about to open. Not because one of you finally gets brave enough to turn the handle, but because the universe is going to open it from the outside. Something is coming that will create the opening, an event, a conversation, a moment of unexpected vulnerability, something that neither of you planned and neither of you could have predicted, that is going to dissolve the last barrier between where you are and where you are meant to be. I just got absolute chills. Did you feel that? If you're still with me right now, if this reading is resonating in a way that feels like more than just words on a screen, please give this video a like right now. It tells the algorithm to keep pushing this out to the people who need it, and it tells Spirit that you're open to receiving what's coming. I see every like, and I'm grateful for every single one of you who takes that 2 seconds to let me know this is landing. Now, let me bring in the Sun, because the Sun in this position is one of the most powerful confirmations I can receive in a love reading, and I want you to feel the full weight of what it means. The Sun does not deal in maybes. The Sun does not do ambiguity. The Sun is the card of undeniable, illuminated, cannot be hidden anymore truth. And in the context of this reading, in the context of everything I've been sharing with you today, the Sun is telling me that the truth of this connection, the real truth, the one that has been living underneath all the fear and all the fog and all the silence, is about to be revealed. To you, to them, to everyone. There is something about this person's feelings for you that has been in the dark, and the sun is rising on it. The light is coming, and when it arrives, when this person finally stops being able to hide behind their fear, when the fog of the moon finally lifts and the full clarity of the sun takes over, what is going to be illuminated is a love so certain, so complete, so undeniable, that it will erase every moment of doubt you've ever had about whether any of this was real. It was real, it is real, and it is about to become undeniably, visibly, beautifully real in your physical reality. But I need to talk to you about something first, because the moon showing up in this spread is not just about them. There is a message in it for you too. Spirit is gently but clearly pointing to a pattern in you that has been keeping you slightly out of alignment with receiving what's coming. And it's this. You have been seeing things that are not there, not in the way they have. Your illusions are different from theirs. Your fog has been one of worst-case scenario thinking, of taking their silence as rejection when it is actually fear, of interpreting their distance as a verdict when it is actually a process. You have been reading the situation through the lens of your wounds rather than through the lens of truth, and those wounds have been whispering to you that you are not chosen, that you are not wanted, that what you feel is one-sided, and Spirit needs you to hear this with every cell in your body. That is the lie. That is the moon energy in you, and the sun is rising on your side of this too, and it is going to burn those illusions away. Because here is the truth the star is confirming, the card that closes this entire spread with something that feels to me like a promise written in light. The star is the card of renewal, of hope that is not naive, hope that is earned, that has survived darkness, that has come through confusion and still says, I believe. The star shows up for people who have waited, who have hoped even when hoping felt foolish, who have held on to something real even when everything around them was telling them to let go. And if that is you, if you have been that person in this situation, then the star is your direct message from the universe tonight. Your dreams about this connection are not delusions. Your hope is not misplaced. Your faith in what this could be is not weakness. It is prophecy. It is you at a soul level knowing what is already written. All your dreams are coming true. That is not my promise. That is Spirit's. That is the star speaking directly into your situation, into your specific, particular, deeply felt love story, and saying, hold on. Keep going. It is coming. Now, I want to talk about what you need to do energetically in this window, because this is an active period. The chariot is moving, the sun is rising, the star is confirming, and what that means is that the conditions are right, but you have a role to play. The universe opens the door, but you have to be willing to walk through it. And walking through it starts in your energy, in your mind, in the story you are telling yourself about this connection every single day. I want you to make a decision right now in this moment to release the version of this story that is built on fear, the version that says it will never work out, the version that has you bracing for disappointment instead of opening for love. That version is not serving you. It is not protecting you. I know it feels like it is. I know the armor feels necessary, but protection that keeps out pain also keeps out love. And love is what is trying to reach you right now. Real, destined, universe-confirmed love. Let it in. That is the work, not the grand gesture, not the perfect words, not the perfectly timed move. The work is internal. The work is choosing every single day to believe in what you feel, to honor it, to protect it, to hold it gently rather than gripping it in panic, and to trust that what the star just confirmed is already in motion, even when you cannot see it yet. Because here's the thing about destined love that Spirit always wants me to say, and I always want to say it slowly so it really lands. The universe has already written the ending. The ending is not in question. What is in question is only how long it takes both people to stop fighting the story they were always meant to live. And somebody in your situation just started to stop fighting. And the moment they fully surrender, the moment they stop choosing fear over truth, you are going to feel it, like a shift in the atmosphere, like something exhaling that has been held tight for far too long, like a door opening. Be ready, be open, be the version of yourself that is not bracing, but welcoming. If this reading has moved you today, if something in here has touched a truth you've been carrying, please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. These messages are meant to travel. They are meant to find the people who are sitting somewhere right now wondering if their love story is over, and remind them that it is not, that the universe is still writing it, that the best chapters are still ahead. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, because Spirit is not done speaking into this situation, not by a long shot. And drop in the comments, which card hit the hardest for you today? Was it the Lovers confirming the connection is real? The Chariot telling you it cannot be stopped? The Sun promising the truth is coming to light? The Moon warning you about the illusions you've both been living under? Or the Star, the one that looked you in the eyes and said, all your dreams are coming true? Tell me, I want to know, because you matter, your story matters, and what is destined for you cannot be denied, not by them, not by fear, not by time. The universe already said yes. Now it's your turn.